Close your eyes for a moment and picture yourself preparing a meal. The kitchen is alive with scents, the rich aromas of fresh ingredients swirling in the air. But inside, your mood might tell a different story. Sometimes you hum softly, a smile spreading as you savor each motion. Other times, tension creeps in, your mind racing with worries. Will the dish turn out right? What's still left on my to-do list? The meal might be delicious, or it might not. Here's the secret. The way you do something, your spirit, matters just as much as the act itself. It's not just what we do that shapes our lives, but how we do it. This is the heart of our journey today, a path toward awareness, toward a life that feels richer, deeper, and truly yours. Every day we face tasks, challenges, moments of joy or frustration. But how often do we pause to ask, what's my mindset right now? It's so easy to get caught in the rush, the stress, the endless push to do more. We live in a world that urges us to hurry, to prove ourselves to be perfect. And in that race, we sometimes lose sight of who we are. When was the last time you truly listened to yourself? Today, I invite you to pause. You don't need to overhaul your life or spark a revolution. Just one small step, a single breath, can show you a new way to live. I'm inviting you to rediscover your inner freedom, to transform how you move through the world. We'll explore how your mindset can either limit or expand your life, how feeling trapped can weigh on your heart, and how awareness can unlock new possibilities. Take a moment now, breathe deeply, feel the air filling your lungs, cool and alive. This is your first step, being here now. Are you ready to discover what it means to live with an open spirit? Deep within us, there's a quiet dance between two forces, the longing to embrace life with curiosity and the instinct to protect ourselves from what scares us. Science tells us our brains have two key systems: the approach system, which lights up when we're open, curious, and welcoming, and the aversion system, which kicks in when we're tense, worried, or critical. Think of a time you faced a challenge with fear. Maybe you were at work, staring down a tight deadline. Your mind spiraled. What if I mess up? What if I'm not good enough? In those moments, it's like you're a tiny mouse with an owl's shadow looming overhead. Everything feels bigger, scarier. Your perspective narrows, your heart races, and your creativity, that spark that makes you you, dims. Have you ever felt this way? Trapped in a corner of your own mind with no clear way out? Now imagine that same situation, but with a different mindset. You're facing the same deadline, but instead of panic, you take a deep breath. You tell yourself, I've got this, one step at a time. Maybe you pause for a sip of water or glance out the window. Suddenly, your mind opens. New ideas flow. You feel flexible, alive. This is the approach system at work. It's like flinging open a window in a stuffy room, letting in light and fresh air. What would change in your life if you met challenges with this openness? Think about it. Is there a moment in your day, a meeting, a tough conversation, or even washing dishes, where you could choose curiosity over tension? This isn't about pretending everything's fine. It's about meeting the moment as it is. But there's something that shuts down the approach system more than anything else: the feeling of being trapped. We all know it in one form or another. It's that knot in your stomach when you feel there's no escape, when you must keep running, doing, proving. It's the weight of a job that never ends, a responsibility that crushes you, or an expectation you can't meet. This trap often comes from within. There's a part of you that feels compelled to do more, to be perfect, to never let anyone down. That pressure might stem from past experiences. A parent who always demanded more, a teacher who criticized you, a moment when you felt you weren't enough. Those old voices become a script that drives us, but sometimes drains us. And that exhaustion is sneaky. It's not just physical tiredness. It's the sense that the world is closing in, that your options are shrinking. Your playfulness, that part of you that loves to laugh, experiment, dream, gets buried under concrete. You might want to hide, to beg the world to leave you alone. It's an ancient instinct, shared with animals, but for us, it carries a heavy psychological toll. Depression, chronic stress, burnout. Take a moment to reflect. Is there an area of your life where you feel trapped? Maybe it's a job, a relationship, or a recurring thought like, I'm not enough. Don't judge yourself for it. Simply noticing is already a step toward freedom. When we feel trapped, our body and mind respond in ways that echo the deepest rhythms of life. Even animals, under pressure, retreat, hide, protect themselves. But for us, this instinct can spiral. Stress isn't just an annoyance. It's a signal that something inside is crying out to be heard. The problem isn't just stress, but how we try to fight it. When you try to fix your exhaustion or anxiety, you often add more tension. It's like tugging harder on a tangled knot. It only tightens. Conscientious people, those who pour their heart into their work, family, or dreams, are often the most vulnerable. Why? Because their drive to do well, to measure up, leads them to ignore their own limits. If you're one of those people, hear this. Your dedication is a gift, but it doesn't have to consume you. You deserve to care for yourself with the same passion you give to the world. Ask yourself, is there a moment in your day when you feel this weight? Maybe it's glancing at your to-do list or comparing yourself to others. Notice it without judgment. That's the first step to change. Here's the good news. You're not doomed to stay trapped. There's a way out, and it doesn't require changing the world around you. It starts with changing how you relate to yourself. The key is awareness. Awareness isn't magic or a quick fix. It's a way of being, observing your thoughts, emotions, and body without getting swept away. Picture a sky filled with clouds, sometimes dark and heavy, sometimes light and fluffy. Awareness is like being the sky, not the clouds. The clouds, your thoughts, your fears, pass. You are the vast space that holds them. This is the power of awareness. It doesn't erase pain or stress, but it lets you experience them differently. When you observe your mental patterns without judgment, you break the negative cycle. It's like turning on a light in a dark room. Suddenly, you see what's really there. A common mistake is thinking awareness means solving problems with force. That's the doing mode, the part of your mind that wants to fix everything now. But the doing mode doesn't work with emotions. The more you try to push away sadness or anxiety, the more entangled you get. Awareness instead is the being mode, accepting the moment as it is, without fighting it. Imagine you're stuck in traffic. The doing mode has you fuming, honking, checking the clock every second. The being mode invites you to breathe. Notice the tension in your shoulders. Glance at the sky. It doesn't change the traffic, but it changes you. Try it now. If you can, close your eyes for a moment. Bring your attention to your breath. Don't change it, just notice it. Feel the air entering, cool and leaving warm. If a thought drifts in, let it pass like a leaf on a stream. Return to your breath. Even a minute of this can open a door to freedom. Awareness isn't just a technique, it's a way of living. It's choosing to be present, to meet each moment with curiosity and kindness. In the steps ahead, we'll explore practical tools like moving in the present and meditation to bring this freedom into your daily life. But for now, remember, every breath is a fresh start. Every moment is a chance to choose who you want to be. Now, let's bring awareness into motion. Close your eyes and imagine standing in a meadow, the grass cool beneath your feet. The sun warms your skin, a gentle breeze brushes your face. Slowly, raise one arm toward the sky as if reaching for a cloud. Feel your muscles stretch, your breath flowing with the movement. You're not rushing or competing. You're simply being here now. This is the essence of moving in the present. A way of moving that's not just exercise, but meditation, listening, and connection with yourself. Moving in the present is a bridge between mind and body. In a world that pushes us to do more, be faster, be better, this practice invites us to slow down, feel, and be kind to ourselves. It's not a race or a performance. It's a playground where you can explore who you are moment by moment. You don't need special equipment or hours of time, just a few minutes, a quiet corner, and a willingness to listen to your body. Ready to try? I'll guide you, but first, a tip. Be gentle with yourself. If you have physical issues like back pain, check with a doctor first. Even if you're healthy, this isn't about pushing past your limits. It's about exploring them with curiosity. Stand with your feet hip-width apart, barefoot or in socks. Keep your spine straight, but not rigid, like a tree swaying in the breeze. Relax your shoulders. Let your arms rest by your sides. Notice your feet touching the ground, the weight of your body evenly distributed. Maybe soften your knees slightly. How do you feel? With a deep breath, slowly raise your arms out to the sides until they're parallel to the floor. With another breath, lift them overhead, palms facing each other. Stretch upward, but stay grounded. Breathe here for a moment. Don't force it. Let your body decide how far to go. When ready, exhale and let your arms float down as if stroking the air. Notice the sensations, the fabric of your clothes, the lightness in your muscles. Try another movement. Imagine picking fruit from a tree just out of reach. Extend your right arm upward, gazing past your fingertips. Let your left heel lift slightly. Feel the stretch ripple through your body. Breathe. Then slowly lower your heel and arm, following the motion with your eyes. Repeat on the left side. Each gesture is a chance to be present, to listen. Now, try a side bend. Place your hands on your hips, and as you exhale, lean gently to the left, letting your hips shift slightly right. It's not about how far you bend. It's about the attention you bring. Breathe here, then return to center. Repeat on the right. Notice what shifts in your body, your breath. Finally, roll your shoulders. Lift them toward your ears, then ease them back and forward in a smooth, wave-like motion. Sync with your breath. Inhale for half the circle, exhale for the other half. After a few rolls, reverse the direction. When done, stand still. Feel the lingering sensations, your breath flowing freely. As you move, you might feel ease or discomfort. Maybe you notice a tight neck or a stiff muscle you hadn't felt before. Don't judge these sensations. They're messages from your body. Explore them like an adventurer in new terrain. If stress has stiffened your neck, don't force it. Listen and give it space. Over time, that tension feels less overwhelming. Ask yourself, what's your body trying to tell you today? Is there a part of you asking for attention? Moving the present isn't just exercise. It's a conversation with yourself, a way to honor your limits with respect. Now that you've explored movement, it's time to sit and root yourself deeper in the present. Breath and body meditation is like an anchor, bringing you back to your center even when life feels like a stormy sea. After moving in the present, this practice will feel richer, as if your body is more open, ready to listen. Find a comfortable seat, a chair, cushion, or stool. Sit with your spine straight but not stiff, as if claiming your place in the world with quiet dignity. Let your shoulders soften, your hands rest on your thighs. If it feels right, close your eyes. Otherwise, lower your gaze. For a moment, notice your body, the seat beneath you, the weight of your legs, the air on your skin. Now, focus on your breath. Don't change it, just observe. Where do you feel it most? At your nostrils, where the air feels cool? In your chest, rising and falling? Or in your belly, gently expanding? Choose one spot and stay there. Notice each inhale, each exhale. Is it long or short, deep or shallow? There's no right way to breathe, just this breath now. Your mind will wander. You might think of your grocery list, a past conversation, or a worry. That's not a mistake. It's what minds do. When it happens, smile to yourself. Notice where your mind went, then gently guide it back to your breath. Each return strengthens your awareness, like a muscle growing with practice. After a few minutes, widen your focus. Imagine your whole body breathing. Feel sensations everywhere. The seat's support, a twinge in your shoulders, a tingle in your hands. Don't try to change anything, just observe. If strong sensations arise, a pain, a tightness, you have a choice. You can shift, noting the intention and the sensations that follow. Or stay still, breathing into that area, exploring it with curiosity. What's here? Is it fixed or shifting? Warm, cool, pulsing? You don't need to fix it, just be with it. This is the secret of meditation. It's not about controlling or emptying your mind. It's about seeing thoughts as passing clouds and choosing not to chase them. Try it now, even for a minute. Sit, breathe, notice. If your mind drifts, bring it back gently. Every breath is a fresh start. Every moment is a chance to be here. Awareness isn't just for quiet corners, it's a way of living, infusing every action, conversation, and choice with presence. Imagine turning ordinary moments, washing dishes, walking to work, listening to a friend, into opportunities to feel fully alive. How can you weave awareness into your life? Start with mindful pauses. During your day, stop for 30 seconds. Breathe deeply. Notice your body, your thoughts. It's like hitting reset amid the chaos. Apply moving in the present to daily tasks. In the morning, stretch slowly, feeling every sensation. When walking, sense each step, the ground beneath you. These small moments anchor you in the now. When strong emotions hit, anger, sadness, anxiety, pause before reacting. Take a breath. Notice where the emotion lives in your body. A knot in your stomach, a tightness in your chest. Observe it without judgment, as you would in meditation. Often, this simple act softens the emotion's grip. Awareness also fosters compassion for others and yourself. Try this. Write yourself a letter, as if you were a dear friend, acknowledging your efforts without criticism. Or do a small kind act. a smile, a compliment, and notice how it feels. Luca, a bus driver, began greeting each passenger with a smile. Not everyone responds, but it reminds him he can bring light to his day. Finally, tackle perfectionism. Many of us feel trapped by the need to be flawless. Try letting go of one small thing daily. Don't reread an email 10 times or accept a less than perfect house. These tiny acts of freedom add up, making room for joy. Ask yourself, is there a moment in your day where you could bring more awareness? A gesture, a breath, a kind thought? You don't need to change everything. Just take one step, then another. We've reached the end of this journey, but really, it's just the beginning. We've explored how the way you meet each moment with openness or resistance shapes your life. We've seen how feeling trapped can weigh on your heart, but also how awareness can loosen those chains. Through moving in the present in breath and body meditation, you've discovered simple yet powerful tools to reclaim your inner freedom. This freedom doesn't mean erasing stress, sadness, or challenges. It means living them differently, with a more open heart, a calmer mind. It means choosing, moment by moment, who you want to be. Picture yourself walking through a meadow at sunset. The sky blazes with orange and pink. The grass sways in the breeze. Feel your breath, your heartbeat, the world breathing with you. In this moment, there's nothing to prove, nothing to fear. You're simply here, alive, whole. This is the promise of awareness, not a distant goal, but a reality you can touch now with a breath, a movement, a kind thought. Start today. Pick one practice, a moving in the present exercise, a 1-minute meditation, a mindful pause, and make it yours. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need all the answers. Every step is an act of courage, a gift to yourself. Awareness is a journey, not a destination. Every breath, every movement, every moment is a chance to come home to yourself. Take this light within you and share it with the world.